And through the sacrifices of multiple rodents, including chuas, snapjaws, wolves, rhinos, and a variety of other beastly creatures, we summoned Dr. Marshmellows to join us from time and space.
Aha! I would like barbecue sauce on my rodents. Thank you very much.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you a fan of the barbecue?
I'm Australian. Of course, I'm a fan of the barbecue. Many barbecue, barbecue, everything.
I thought that, like, Australians got sick of things like put the shrimp on the Barbie.
We do. It's horrible, and I put kangaroo on my barbecue. Thank you very much.
Wow. Okay, moving quickly forward and away from the consumption of animals that most people would find cute and adorable, like marsupials can be, we move into hunters today.
Yes, hunters. All the loots. Everything is hunters.
Yes. And in case you can't tell by listening, there's some music in the background, and there's a reason for this. Marsh and I have decided that we're going to take it to the next level. I am going to be playing Marsh, who is now a current strange screen. I am going to be playing Marsh in Hearthstone. And we are going to be playing Hunters as we talk about hunters in our episode on hunters.
It's a good thing you're pronouncing that H and U together. Let's put it that way. 'Cause, at the risk of being misconstrued, yes, we're talking about hunters.
I don't get it. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, we will be playing hunters. We are going to be discussing the hunters as is typical for how we handle top drawers. We tackle each class. But before we go to play, what I want to talk to you about is basically their hero power, because that's what makes a hunter, really. Because even if you didn't use any of the class cards, you have your class ability available to you.
I suppose we can look at it that way. Yes, the hunter ability it's a medium ability. It's okay. It's pretty good in a hunter deck
Well,
in
what it
compared
is,
to every other one.
well, what it is what you do is you spend 2 mana, and you do 1 damage. No, it's 2 damage to the opposing player. You can't target mobs, creatures, or anything else on the deck. It is 2 mana for 2 damage to the opposing player, regardless of what else is going on. Now, I am going to tell you from personal experience, it's handy when you've got nothing else to play, and that tends to be quite a bit from mid-game on.
Yes, hunters do like to dump their hand quite often.
Have you ever run across a hunter control deck?
Yeah, hunter control pops up every now and then. Normally it gets slaughtered because hunter's not really designed too well to be controlling, but it's more than possible. They've got some good removal and some good, batty creatures that you can put down, and there's always the neutral mobs to use. So it can be done. It's just not competitively viable, but hey, if you like control decks, give it a bash. It's a bit of a challenge.
Yes, it is. It is a bit of a challenge. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just take us directly into where you see I have been challenged to a duel. Right, and I have to do a small set of modifications here so that I can make certain that I see what I'm supposed to see. Yeah. And that actually means I need to kind of do this, which is really weird for me, but that's okay. I accept this challenge. Explodes. And as you can see, folks, I have literally 2 decks to my name. I have a shaman deck called Nom Nom. It's a great deck name. And I have my hunter deck, which I made last night, called Trial by Fire. And I called it Trial by Fire because you're supposed to name your decks and name them well. Because I'm like, if I am going to tell Marsh that I am going to fight Marsh in this. It is literally going to be a trial by fire. I will guarantee growth in gold stars and losses of gold stars pretty much every single game. But yes.
More or less. That's alright. I only have 2 decks as well, Pseudo. But I did just create this account, like, 4 hours ago. So...
Great.
I think I'm level 5 on my hunter. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the highest. And for those of you who are looking, you're about to see me make some crazy choices. It's mainly because I know what's in my deck. This is my mulligan. Is what it is. Oh!
Snoodo. Wasn't me this week. It wasn't me. But I think if we're going to be playing Hearthstone together, I think the beat button is going to be required.
Just a little bit. It just gets so frustrating.
It does somewhat.
Oh,
especially when we're both really low level, and we both have pretty much exactly the same card base.
Yes.
Just using it a little differently.
Yes.
Hey, Snoodo. Hey, Snoodo. Who does that?
I am playing poorly to start to show that it can be done.
Yeah,
Notice
sure.
what I did there,
That's
though.
your reason.
What I did is I wasted 2 cards. I think.
You
yes, 2 cards on one. Yep. That was a very expensive vulture.
That was a very expensive vulture.
What? Who does that?
I know, who does that? Okay, back to reality and like real speaking about cards and stuff. Alright, that's it. We've lost Pseudo, so it's not happening anymore.
It is happening.
Ah, what are you doing? No, you lose a gold star. You lose a gold star.
Aww. That's okay. I know why I lose a gold star. But this is the thing. It's the first hand I don't expect to play well at all.
Alright, so we'll start with the problem there. Hogger, or whatever his name is, Huffer, should have killed my 1/1, because my 1/1 magically just turned into a 3/3 Taunter.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yes, it did.
Although she did get the 4 damage on me, it's so early in the game that 4 damage is almost negligible at this point. I have so many ways I could deal with that it was much better to just clear my board straight out.
Yes.
Because now, welcome to the danger zone.
This is going to be one of those shows where Marsh sings, and I sit there going,
I got home like 2 hours ago. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those shows, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. We were going to do this yesterday, but our times didn't quite work out, so yeah. Now you're going to get us at the tail end of both of our days doing crazy stuff. I wish I had that card. I don't have that card.
You have 2 of those cards. It comes with the deck.
Do I?
Yes!
3 gold stars! Gone! I didn't... Oh, man. You know what?
So you've only lost 2 gold stars so far. It's alright, I'm keeping track. I have my handy big pen and my pink post-it notes.
A handy pen and pink post-it notes, huh?
Yep. And I've got stars, and I've got scribbles over stars.
Lovely.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
Alright, so do we want to get onto like some real meat of the hunter? Do you have any questions for me, Miss Pseudo?
Well, see, that's the thing. When I look at all of the hunter stuff, in particular hunter cards that come with the starter deck, it hurts me to look at it because I feel it's most people would think, hey, you know, this all makes sense because there's a lot of synergy within the actual hunter decks. You know, your beasts do this. You get this with beasts. You can summon a beast. Your beasts do things like, I don't know, give charge or something like that, you know?
Yes. Was there a question in there somewhere? I'm looking for a question.
How am I
Give me a
supposed to ask you?
question.
I'm trying to read the cards at the same time as make decisions. Oh my gosh. Hey,
All right.
no, you can pick on me afterwards. Let me ask my questions.
I'm just gonna sit here on my turn until we get a question.
And then your turn is gonna run out, and it's gonna be great.
Most likely. All right. My turn's done. I'm not pressing end turn yet. Pseudo, what's the question?
Okay. Do you believe that Hearthstone developers specifically wanted to make what would be seen as an easy deck to learn aggro play through the hunters? Now, we discussed in the last episode your opinions on the tutorial process and how it's kind of slightly flawed. Do you think that the hunter was sort of created as a, if you can figure it out, this is an easy way to build an aggro deck?
Right. Your turn, and let's tackle that. So, yes and no is the answer to that question. As much as I hate giving those sorts of answers, damn you, Pseudo. So the problem is a bit twofold. It's that Hunter is both incredibly. Wait a second. I think I can kill you. I will answer this question after I kill you. Hunter is both incredibly complex and very beginner friendly at the same time.
Well, isn't that the same for all the classes, though?
Yes, but probably a little bit more so for Hunter, simply because the very new players sort of gravitate towards it because they look at the cards are very explicit in what they do. A beast gets this, and a beast gets +2/+2, or you play a beast, you draw a card, or you get a bunch of beasts now. That's effectively what the cards say, whereas with priests, for example, it's like something gets some toughness and then you can play other cards to make the toughness equal attack, or you can play other cards to make it so that because they have more toughness you can heal them for more, you draw some cards, stuff like that. So it's a little bit more straightforward in its design. So it's very new player friendly in that respect. But it's also very advanced because you need to be able to sort of deal with all the little combos that are going on, and there's lots of math in it, lots of math. And it's very important. It's much more important in Hunter than in any other class to know exactly what's in your deck, because your chances of drawing a specific card can influence what card you play a lot more in Hunter. So while it is very new player friendly, it's much more advanced when you start delving into the complexities of it. And Pseudo's playing her turn, so we'll just have silence for a minute, children.
No, I was just waiting for you to belittle my my choice of thing.
I'll belittle it after I see what happens with it. Now it's belittleable. That was a horrible choice. What are you doing?
Playing a card that I can play.
Ah, Pseudo, you should know by now. Just because you can play a card doesn't mean you should play a card.
Yes, but it's either that or not play a card this turn.
Then you shouldn't have played a card, because all it's going to do is deal 2 damage to me, then it's going to die. Come on, do your 2 damage. Do your 2 damage. Deal your 2 damage.
Sure. There. I'll spread out the 2 damage.
Pseudo is on 0 gold stars.
Oh, that's the thing. I am finding it kind of a little complex playing at the same time, only because what I want to do is actually pay attention to the game and actually try and figure out what my next moves are coming, what's coming, etc. But at the same time, it's along the lines of I want to make certain people get the questions that they want, and it's not like we ever have preset questions, because we really don't. It's a matter of the discussion we do and the things that we go with. I mean, I think
I would just like to take a second and enlighten the viewers at the 5-minute conversation Pseudo and I had before starting this, in which she discussed with me whether I would be capable of talking whilst also playing a game.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me that question.
This was an oversight on my behalf,
Yes.
and it shall be rectified at some point. How will we rectify this?
Dancing.
You can dance this time. I'm alright with that.
Oh, bugger.
I feel as though there's going to be lots of editing in this particular episode.
Absolutely not. People get to get the real experience of what it's like to actually see Pseudo be an absolute noob. That's the thing. I have stated, I am a juvenile in the PlayStations. I have probably maybe 70 games in total under my belt, spread across all of like the different classes. Maybe a little more because I have played a bit beyond that. But I really do not have experience in this specific game. Other TCGs, yeah, I've got a bit of an experience there, but you know.
Okay.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh, what are you doing, Pseudo? Pseudo, how can you be in negative gold star range? What's going on?
Sad face. I don't even want to play a card now because I am just going to get belittled for every See, the funny thing is, before we began recording, I was actually doing okay.
You won a single game. You won one game against my level 3
I wasn't
hunter.
even going to bring up that I won a game, just so that you know. I wasn't even going to bring it up. I was just saying I was playing okay. Now all of a sudden I can't play.
It's just like when you sing. You can't sing as long as there's people watching, right?
Pretty much.
What's going on? You're playing cards?
You yelled at me for playing cards before. You do realize that,
my job to
right?
yell at you. I don't understand why you're playing cards all of a sudden.
Because
your entire hand. Oh, you're just lucky I didn't draw. You know what?
Yeah, I know I'm lucky. But our decks are so slightly different, but at the same time, no, it's kind of funny.
My Shield Master now has double taunt. Are you doubly afraid of it? You should be doubly afraid of my Shield Master with double taunt.
It doesn't show us having double taunt.
Oh, it does. Right, to the show notes. To the show notes, Benjamin.
Yes, yeah, go to the show notes and find where we don't have actual questions and we just say, we will explain a little bit about what makes the hunter special. And I asked you that question.
These are really, really sad and pathetic show notes. Right. We will try a different tact.
Pseudo is being abused.
Pseudo is being abused, and that's how this works. No, that shouldn't work because it has double taunt. I'm sorry. Hearthstone developers, get on that shiznit. Double taunt should take double silence. This is how life works.
This is how life works, huh?
Yes. Okay, so what type of deck is best for the hunter, I believe, is our next question.
Well, actually, when it comes to what type of deck, this is why I asked you earlier about the aggro. You know, does it seem that the hunter is literally about teaching people how to play aggro?
Now, these days, more so than it used to be. It used to be teaching people how to play with the sort of butchered version of control that Blizzard decided to impose upon everybody.
Wait. Go back. What do you mean butchered?
Sorry, butchered version of combo, not control. Because it used to be simply the OTK deck, the one-turn kill deck. It would be, hey guys, I'm gonna hold all my cards and then I'm gonna kill you in one turn. Pew pew.
Which I have seen occur.
Now I have to think. Yeah, but these days it is probably a lot more about the aggro aspect of the game as opposed to the combo one. Why you can't do sort of those little combos? It's those same sort of little combos you get from, let's say, Murlocs. which is aggressive, but it's only aggressive because of all the little combos.
That's why I thought it would be interesting to see sort of like a Hunter Murloc deck or something like that, because to me it just seems to work together. But most of the Hunter's like personal cards seem to be more about beasts. So
it's
Murlocs don't have beasties.
If they were like Murloc beasts, the game would just explode. Murloc beasts would be amazing. Someone should get on that. Just ruin the metagame. You just lost a gold star. Yeah. -2 gold stars. Negative.
I know. You know what?
This is like the 3rd time you've done that. How many times am I going to have to tell you all?
I've only done that twice.
What are you hitting? Don't hit yourself with a spell.
I am so tempted to, just to see how far down into the negative stars I can go.
You'll never get to the zoo this way.
This is an easy dumb game. Done game. You've got this.
Done, is it?
You can kill me?
Can I really though? I think I want that.
I want that one?
I want that one. Alright, I can definitely kill you now. I'll take that. And I'll take that. I'll take that.
You are so showboating right now, and that is so not how you normally play. What
one do I want to kill Pseudo with? I think it's more embarrassing to be killed by the Scavenging Buzzard.
Lesson learned. Play the Scavenging Buzzard before putting down a beast, or you lose a gold star.
Yes, that's how this works. Oh, I got new cards for being level 8. They're horrible, horrible cards, and we will not be playing those.
Right.
Alright.
So, when it comes to the combo system that doesn't quite work in Blizzard, you think that's where the Hunters were originally kind of going into?
Yeah, like the OTK sort of Hunter combo. I really like that. And as I've said many a times before, I'm still disappointed that Blizzard still haven't found a way to make combo work well. And it's annoying me because it's an integral part of playing card games.
Everyone who is watching, you see my hand, right? Like, really?
Oh, good. Another easy win for Marsh. I like this. It's probably like 5-drop, 5-drop, Unleash the Hounds, Unleash the Hounds. That's what I like to see.
Nope, that's not what it was, but I will give you half a star.
Oh, I'm getting stars now, am I? Okay.
No, I don't have the authority to give you a star.
That's what I thought. So that's probably a good card to talk about. My favourite Hunter card by far is Tracking. I love Tracking because it helps you get card quality. It's effectively
that is something
it cycles itself and gives you, lets you draw what you need to draw.
That was something that we had talked about before. I mean, that card at first glance to me just seems kind of like a waste because you end up discarding 2 cards. It's not that like they go back into your deck. You're just basically praying for 1 in 3 chance that you've stacked your deck well.
Yeah, but it'd be a little bit good. It'd be very good.
A little bit good.
Straight back into your deck. But no, it gets you card quality. It's a good. Stop it. It's a good first turn play. We'll play this. See if we can. Yes, we can. No cards for you. 1 year. Now, I did that. I run my Huffy into her Scavenging Buzzard because I know there is no more Scavenging Buzzards left in her deck. We need no more draw engines for it, which is more than worth it for me to run my 3 mana costing card into it to guarantee myself card advantage.
Yes. And for that, I do that. Chillwind Yeti. The favorite of... Honestly, if Top Draw had a favorite card, it would be Chillwind Yeti. It just seems to be in, like, all of the things.
Of course, it's in all of the things. It's a really, really good card.
My point.
Right. People need to send us more questions so we don't ramble as much on these shows.
Well, it's a lot easier if you were actually live with me, because then people could ask us questions as we do things.
That's not my job. I'm so gonna get hit.
I would never do something like that. I am not the violent host.
I don't know about that. I reckon if you could reach me all the way from the colonies, you would.
Give you donuts and cupcakes.
Yeah, I'm always good with that too.
And Guinness.
I'm sorry,
Marmite
Pseudo. Multi-shots! Multi-kill. Uber kill.
Yeah, that was a little bit mean.
Alright. Next question is, what is the hunter weak against? Pseudo, you can start us off and then I'll reply.
Well, that's the point. Just like all of the other ones that we've discussed, it's going to be based on the type of deck that you're rolling. And since hunters tend to be more aggro-based, it's going to be weak against a deck, not necessarily a class, but a deck that tends to be combo-oriented.
Pseudo is now -1 star instead of -2 stars. Good start, Pseudo.
Yay.
Wow.
No Yeti for you.
No Yeti for me.
Horrible parody at this current moment in time. Horrible parody. But, you know, yay me.
Pseudo did silly things, and therefore Pseudo is losing, like always.
Yes. Pretty much.
So what happened since last week, Pseudo? What do we need to talk about in card gaming that happened since last week? Since we're on the verge of running out of questions, so let's jam something in the middle and then come back to them.
I am so mad at myself.
You should be. Why? Why should you be?
Because of what I just did. It's not what I wanted to do. And I was listening to you and I was moving and I'm like clicking the wrong thing and doing the wrong thing. So that's okay. But anyway, sorry. Which things in particular are you asking about of stuff that has occurred?
I don't know. Did anything occur? Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Technically speaking, if we really wanted to, for the entire show, we could just play.
Really?
We can do what we want. The boss is
That'd be a
away,
little bit
so we
boring.
get to play.
Oh god, when Mizpa's away.
Actually, thank you for reminding me.
No,
was
because now
away?
people are going to think it's in the post show.
Miss was away, so the hair comes down.
The hair comes
do I
down and
really
you're not
want
wearing your
this
dress
to?
first time in like 6 weeks on one of these shows.
Sorry, what was that?
I said Mizpa's away and the hair comes down and you're not wearing like a dress for the first time in like 6 weeks.
I don't wear dresses very often. I actually have beautiful tops that I like.
Oh, those things then.
Oh,
it's girly stuff. I don't deal
those
with it.
things then. Lovely.
Oh, it looks like bad things are happening for Snudo once again.
I'm just dying. I get this. Oh, jeez.
Oh, look at that. I have a starving buzzard and you don't, my dear. I wonder how this is going to turn out for you.
I don't know. Let's find out.
You're going to Deadly Shot?
Damn!
Oh, unfortunate.
Seriously.
Unfortunate.
Seriously.
It's right, you probably shouldn't have Deadly Shot last turn anyway. Actually...
It
it's
may
hard to,
or
it's
may
hard
not.
To call whether you should have.
That's the thing. It was one of those but I probably,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I would have had I done it right, which of course I didn't. But that's okay.
There's nothing new there.
So when it comes to the hunter, as we know, it's all about how you play your deck, etc. No, see, that's not going to work as a question because it's not really a question, it's more of a statement.
Well, make a statement then, and then I'll harass you about the statement you've made.
the the mana card availability for beasts tends to be so far forward that trying to build a deck that can do things like proper board clears, which can sometimes be very important for surviving. Like, take this instance right now. Go ahead, you can kill me. It's all good.
I was just waiting for you to finish your statement.
But being able to produce things like board clears and things like that, you have to step outside of the deck or outside of the beast spectrum. At least that's what I have seen.
In a manner, like, there's always good cards to have that are outside your class. It's why neutral cards get played, because they are in many ways better than your class cards, or can't say better. They're more diverse than your class cards.
Mm-hmm.
That is distracting, incredibly distracting.
Sorry, it's an animal thing. My beast needed to go outside.
Your beast needed to escape.
She did.
Fair enough.
Yes. Now, like, for example, if I go back to the decks and I go into the collections, right, and I go into the hunter stuff, or actually, let's not do that. Let's do this. I was gonna type the wrong beast.
Well, you can always type in Marshmellows there. It comes up with the card that says "Sexy Beast." You could do that.
That's not what I started typing. People who are watching and who are quick-witted will have caught what I did. But anyway, when I'm looking at this, I'm going to start actually from the very top. Now, this is pretty much, and the only reason why I'm doing it from the top down, going from 7 mana down, is mainly because there's less cards at the top. So
that's a good enough reason if I've ever heard one.
So for me, the only thing that I have available that is a beast that is 7+ mana is the Core Hound. I have absolutely nothing at 6.
Well, this is simply because...
Hold on, let me go through them. Yes.
Okay.
Type in beast. In 5, I have the hunter-specific Tundra Rhino and the Stampeding Kodo. In 4, I have the Houndmaster and the Oasis Snapjaw.
Okay.
And 3, I get Kill Command and Animal Companion. But that's only because Beast was in the text for Kill Command. But then I get the Ironfur Grizzly, the Jungle Panther, and the Silverback Patriarch. The 2 is the Buzzard, because the Buzzard is just OP. And then you have the Raptor, the Alpha, the Owl, the Crocolisk. Then with 1, you have the Timberwolf, Stonetuck Spore, and the Young Dragonhawk. And then at 0, got nothing. Now, this puts all of the beasts towards the front. And it actually, you know what strikes me as odd? The taunts are all at 3 mana for beasts.
Captain Pseudo has forgotten about crafting mode.
We haven't covered crafting yet. You can't expect me to be like, oh, crafted this, crafted that.
There's lots and lots of cards, Pseudo. Primarily though, you are correct. There's lots of.
Well, I was just going to make
lots of the beasts are. Yeah.
Yes, they're all early mana cards or low mana cards, which allow for almost OTKs if you get really high up there and you're still holding on to all your cards and you've done nothing and somehow have survived. You can build up OTKs. But it seems interesting to me that they put the Taunters at 3 mana. Because doesn't Hellfire do 4 damage? To like all the things? Is it 4 mana or 4 damage or 3 damage?
3 damage.
Yeah, well, there's all of your Taunters gone from a Warlock's perspective. If it just, I don't know. It seems to me like there's some kind of, like, I can picture sort of math and fractals and all kinds of other crazy things showing how all of these things interrelate to each other. I don't know why I'm making the snaky dance thing. Jazz hands.
Not a clue. I don't know why you use the word fractals. I'm so sick of that word since Frozen.
Fractals are brilliant mathematical constructs.
Yes, but Frozen and kitties and fractals.
I don't even know.
It's in the song.
I have no idea what you are referring to at all.
I will get you a DVD of Frozen. It's okay.
Crafting mode! Disenchant extra cards. That actually costs money? Or
no. It gets you dust.
Yeah, but can I pick which extra cards I want?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you seriously not encountered crafting?
I have literally never crafted. This is why I said at some point in time we're going to have to do a show purely about crafting, because I have literally never done it. I've only recently disenchanted some cards because I had extras. Literally, only recently have I done that. So yes, you can pick on me all you want.
I will. Poor Pseudo doesn't get any time to play Hearthstone, yet we make her part of the Hearthstone crew.
I make you part of the Hearthstone crew so I can pick your brain so that I can get better.
No, I think we've established by now you're in fact on my ship. I am Captain Hearthstone. You're on my crew.
Captain, my captain.
No, you're not Johnny Depp. You can't pull off the pirate thing.
No, I was talking about Dead Poets Society.
Yes, I know, but I prefer to think of Johnny Depp.
I fail. Pseudo.
Also, Dead Poets Society.
Working.
Dead Poets Society is a horrible, horrible movie. Don't watch it ever.
Wow, we're not going to do a movie debate on this show.
No. Frozen is horrible, and Dead Poets Society is horrible. Freedom Riders is and what's his name? Something's Opus. What's his? No, whatever. That one's only good for the speech. There you go. That's my movie reviews for the night.
Hey!
At some point, we'll talk about Hearthstone.
There's stuff that's craftable. Oh, I didn't tell you, and I'm going to share this with everybody else out there because this cracked me the heck up. I was attacked by an angry chicken. I played against a priest that threw down an angry chicken.
Is this the inner fire priest dude you're talking to me about? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I hope he killed you with it. Did he kill you with it? Did he kill you with the... No. You should have let him kill you with the angry chicken. I swear, if you're gonna raise the ranked ladder, if you're gonna climb the ranked ladder, just put a whole bunch of angry chickens in your deck and a whole bunch of ways to buff it. That way, people will just let you win for the privilege of dying to angry chicken.
Sure. You craft an angry chicken. I will let you kill me with an angry chicken.
Sweetie, you won't get a choice.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm liking the sounds of this challenge.
Well, I could kill you with an angry chicken. I just need to put some time and effort into leveling some sort of EU account.
Ah, yes.
I'll put it in my B stack.
Right. I am gonna go make a quick change in my deck.
The amount of editing in this episode is going to be ridiculous, isn't it?
Nope, I'm not editing it at all.
Really? How unfortunate. I could make you have to edit it.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
I know lots of profanities. I can swear in like 10 different languages.
Pseudo does not get a break at MMO Buff. Oh
She
no.
really doesn't.
Not at all. Not yet! Dude, I said I am changing my deck! You know what?
Oh no, you actually accepted it? Okay.
Fine.
Oh, this should be interesting. What did you change? Or is it a secret? It's a secret. I should make a hunter deck for against you. Ah! Oh! Oh, this is rude. I like it.
This is an unfinished deck, but I just figured you want to play
How can it be
my other.
unfinished? It won't let you.
No, it's. I'm still tweaking it. It's not in the final bring to Marsh stages. This is the one I'm actually working on for the shaman episode.
Oh, that's good. I can give you crap over this one as well. I like it.
Yeah. But it's the other one has 29 cards in it because you're all spamming my face.
But this one has 29 cards in it. Well, the hunter one has 29 cards in it.
I had just taken a card out when you sent me the message to battle you.
How unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, this is good,
you
though.
folks watching, you saw what I mulligan. That is BS. That is unfair. That is not a true mulligan. I would have shuffled the deck better than that. BS.
Is it wonton of a phallic head ornament?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is.
What?
You're going to yell at me if I let cards live. You're going to yell at me if I kill cards. You're going to yell at me if I don't play cards. You're going to yell at me if I play cards.
Yeah, more or less. It's just good fun for me. Look, I had a stressful day. I need to relax. It relaxes. Why would you do that? You had a 3-drop. What are you doing? Poor Snudo.
I am not loved. But my dog needs back in. 1 second. Beast coming in.
Fair enough.
Come on in. Yes. I'm trying to remember what's in this deck.
There we go. That was an interesting tracking for me. Come on, Pseudo. Engage me. What are we going to talk about?
We are going
This is going to be Top Draw the podcast this week, as opposed to Top Draw talk about hunters.
Well,
Because
we're trying a new
like-
format. It may or may not work, but you know, we're limited on time, limited on a lot of things, and it's a lot more fun to actually see people playing the game and talking about the juvenile mistakes that Pseudo makes, because Pseudo is just horribly juvenile.
I'm all for the juvenile mistakes that you make, Pseudo, but I blame them. I blame them out there in internet lands, because we need all these questions and stuff, and no one sent us any this week. I'm disappointed in them.
I think it's because Diablo came out. People got like completely obsessed with Diablo.
Bloody neckbeards. I mean, nah, that's what I mean. That's how I roll, insulting our audience.
You are awesome.
Look, I am a majestic beard farmer. This is how this works.
Majestic beard farmer.
We
Yes.
must cleanse the sun well.
Look at it. Look at it in its majesty. Your high def camera so you can see it.
I am almost tempted to suggest that it is entirely possible that both Pseudo and Marsh are completely out of their mind this week.
I don't think we really need to suggest that. Let's keep that on the down low, because a court of law may see this at some point.
Oh, that's great. I appreciate the way that you see that.
Like, if this ever goes to court, Pseudo, you are buggered. And I'm fine because there is no such thing as a peer for me, so I can't be judged by people from my peers. But you on the other hand, you're...
Ah. Is that supposed to be a heart?
I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm not a teenage girl.
Oh, Marsh.
This could be the interesting play of the day. Shooting that instead of running my grizzly bear into it.
Yeah.
Most because I wanted to save my grizzly bear because he's taunty and big and beast-like.
And
Delicious.
I can't help it.
Duff. Righto. This is alright for me, actually.
I'm pretty sure it is. I just wanted to play it. It's not supposed to be in the deck. But yeah. You got the Murloc one, didn't you?
Hell yes, I did.
Yeah, there it is. See, that is why Murloc should not be beasts.
They're even gold as well.
I'm
Murlocs.
so not even gonna try.
Beast Murlocs would be amazing. Come on, Snudo. What's the Snudo going to do?
Well, this
It's a
Snudo
Snudo.
is a little sad because her deck wasn't where it needed to be.
Too bad.
Yeah, it's all gravy.
Ah! Okay.
Not what I meant to do at all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Because you know what's coming, don't you?
Yes, I do. Come back to mama! It's a very expensive card. Yeah. Hey, I'm supposed to click enter.
You're done. You're done.
You know what I'm gonna blame this on? I'm gonna blame this on the fact that I'm tired.
Oh.
Tired
So you're
of
tired, are
you.
you?
But yeah, I've actually been up for quite a long time now.
I killed you with your own Murloc. Are you happy?
Absolutely.
Are you happy? I killed
Have
you with
you
your
never
own
run
golden
across that
Murloc.
card before?
No, because I play real Hearthstone.
Right. Let me fix my deck and we'll do one more game. Because then we're pretty
Okay.
much at the end of the show.
All flash, no substance. This is definitely going to be an interesting show to watch back, I feel. I want someone to do like a little Photoshop of Pseudo as she's sitting like this on like that guy that's doing this on the ball.
The thinker.
Pseudo's doing this.
The thinker.
Yeah.
Ah,
And we'll have that, and we'll put
what
it next to the
doing?
GIF of Misbah twerking.
Oh, good God. I do not want Ms. Twerking.
And next to that, we'll have to have like we'll do like the MMOBuff like staff photos. As like Pseudo is the thinker, Misbah twerking, Screen just singing Avril Lavigne. This is how this is going to work.
Oh, Screenager singing Avril Lavigne.
I'm gonna be cosplaying the Michelin Tire Man.
Wow. Oh gosh, that's great. just the imagery. I'm like, you actually get the Michelin tire mount over there?
Yes, we do.
You guys have cars?
That and horse-drawn carriage, but yeah, mostly cars.
Oh, something we have found out, by the way. If you both go to duel each other at exactly the same time, you will auto-decline each other's duels.
That was interesting.
That
We
was
just
rather
spammed each other
interesting.
for like 5 minutes. It was good fun.
It really was.
I see the death of Pseudo incoming.
I'm not surprised.
You watch. Pseudo will have like verbatim copied my deck list now. Because that's how she rolls people. Don't trust her.
I
Psychic
don't
Marsh,
have verbatim.
doing it again.
I don't have verbatim your deck.
Verbatim. She's gonna do it. She's a nasty pasty.
Nasty pasty. I know someone's watching the channel going, oh, she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. That was not the right card to
Yeah,
pick.
it's probably me.
If you were going to be there tonight, we should just do this live.
I'm gonna be watching it in the morning when I wake up. Be like, get my trusty big pen and my pink post notes. This is how many stars Pseudo loses. Horrible trackings. Terrible moles. This is how this is going to work. Because I'm a horrible person.
You are a horrible person. But that's okay.
You're alright with that? It's okay, I'm alright with that too.
I am too. I'm actually quite okay with that, actually.
Animal companion. What is this? I will allow you that one. Misha. Come on, Misha. No. Unfortunate. It's all your fault I didn't get Misha. I blame you.
That's fine. I can live with you blaming me.
Rude.
Jazz hands.
No jazz hands for you, won't ya? This bastard again. That's like half of the good cards in my deck gone now. This may turn out unfortunate for me. No follow-up. Poor Sneedo.
Everyone watching knows why.
If you're holding a handful of 6 drops.
Yeah, that's why.
Come on, Schnoodle. Play the beasties. Play the beasties. Come on, Schnoodle. Do it again, Schnoodle. Come on, Schnoodle.
I am
This is actually incredibly
so
unfortunate
loved.
for me, what you're about to do.
I am
This is
so
like mini
unloved.
OTK. How is this unloved? It's like mini OTK you just did to me. I have like no way to win from this point, I think.
Really? I don't know about that.
If you play it properly,
That's
if
if
you
I play it
it's going to be
properly.
extremely difficult for me to win this game now. You can see the cogs turning, ladies and gentlemen.
My hand itches.
Okay. Maybe they're slow. They're turning a little bit slower than I thought.
Now, my hand really itches. Itchy fingers, itchy hand. What is it? It's when it's this hand you have bills to pay. Ah, that sucks.
Okay. We could live in Australia and always have bills, no matter what time of day it is. That's not what I wanted.
Itchy Shoot.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I guess that didn't turn out too poorly for me, but your hand is massive. Your board is so good, and mine isn't. Bugger off.
What?
Again with the scavenging buzzard. Oh, fantastic.
Oh no, a
Pseudo
secret.
gets a gold star. Pseudo gets a gold star. She's now at -1 because that was the correct play. As opposed to like using the rhino to attack my Shattered Sun Cleric. Like I thought she was going to do. She's a bit of a numpty.
I'm not that much of a numpty, but I am one heck of a
You
numpty.
really are, sweetie.
I know. But I think it adds for entertainment, because you totally get to troll me and totally get to pick on me and people learn.
I know. I think you're about to win a game, actually. A hand like that board. So what game number is this? Like 5?
I don't remember. I haven't been keeping track.
3 or 4 or 5, something like that. Conversations really died out, Pseudo. I don't know.
I know, it's horrible, isn't it?
It's all hunter loot. Unfortunately, the hunter loot didn't come our way. It was all like shaman loot this week and like mage loot. No one wanted to be in on the hunters.
I know. It's kind of a shame.
Well, I'm buggered. Incredibly so.
Mainly because you killed me with the buzzard, I'm killing you with the buzzard as well.
I was waiting to see if you were going to do that. I'm like, is she gonna kill me with the buzzard? Ooh, I made it to level 10! I
14!
got 2 kill commands. Jeez. I think if we're going to do this, I think we have to do it with, like, proper decks on both sides or something like that.
Well, see, that's the thing. This is a starting deck. I mean, there are some cards that I have that Marsh does not have, I think, because I'm a little higher level. I can't remember. I think it's every 5 you actually get extra cards now.
I have no idea, to be honest.
But either way, you know, generally speaking, you've now watched us playing.
Lots of cards.
Lots of cards, yeah. And you have witnessed me, like I said, losing, gaining gold stars left, right, and center. The reality is...
I think you're on -1.
No, I've got a little more than that because I have balance from previous shows where you have given me gold stars.
Fair enough.
I think I'm at
for it.
1, actually.
I think you're at -1.
You just
But we will
want
watch
me
the playback
to
and we'll see.
yeah, you're gonna go back over all the episodes then and keep track of all of the stars?
Oh yeah, I am.
But yes, so here's the deal. In order for us to ensure that we get you guys the information that you want, you definitely want to let us know what questions you have for the classes that we're discussing. You've seen us play Hunter, and it is entirely possible to do both at the same time, but it's a lot easier if we have questions from you guys. Because, technically speaking, we're not talking to hear ourselves talk.
Well, you're not.
Well, you're omnipotent, so...
Okay. We'll go with that. Why not?
Hey, my version of insulting is to give you compliments. That's
That works.
troll
I like
school.
that. That's a good version of trolling.
But
But yes, we need questions.
We do
What
need
we doing
questions.
next week?
We have something particularly scheduled for next week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dope. We do have something
So-
scheduled. So our weekly challenge, for anyone who wishes to take up on it, take up on it. Yes, our weekly challenge for the peeps, who are awesome, even though
Make
for
us
some
a
reason
decent hunter control.
a hunter control deck is next week.
Hunter control deck. That's what I want to see.
I'll tell you what, you and I will both make a hunter control deck based on what cards we have.
Can I make a hunter control deck on US?
No.
It's worth a try.
No. Yeah, make a hunter control deck. However, next week's show is all about... Why did I do this? Warlocks.
Wrong. It was a nice try.
No, it is warlocks. I am looking at it. And then the week
Are
after
you
that is
sure?
priests.
I think you forgot about the conversation we had when we skipped a class, my dear.
Did we skip a
One of our
class?
weeks off. Yes.
No, Hunter was the one we were supposed to do on our week off.
No. We have not done Shamadamadamadin.
But the shamans aren't supposed to be here yet. Oh
Because
no.
Shamadamadamadin was your favorite class, is it not?
It is my favorite class, which is why I'm saving it for last.
Fine. Oh. We'll do Shamadamadamadin's last.
We will be doing that because that's the thing. I really love playing the shaman, and I want to try and take all of the things that I've learned through playing against you, through the discussions that we have, through questions that people bring in, etc., to build a really good shaman deck so that when I go to play you, it's no longer, ooh, gold star's gone, gold star's gone. It's actually, you've learned something. I'm using the shaman as my test. Everything else is a mini quiz.
Okay. The shaman can be the final exam.
The final exam. Will I get past it and be a juvie?
Doubtful.
Probably not, because I don't want to be a juvie. I want to be a novice. I can pass it and be the same ranking I was. But yes.
Typical pseudo.
It is. But on that note, I will make, there's possibly going to be editing to get time down, but all the same, to you, I give hearts.
Okay. Is that how we do hearts, is it? I'm not a teenage girl, so I'm not sure if... Is that? No?
No, all of the fingers.
I'm... Yeah, I'm not a teenage girl, I can't do that.
Right. So, Marsh, again, thank you so very much for joining me. We'll be a heck of a lot more structured next time.
Yeah, hopefully next week... Are we on next week?
We are.
We are on next week. So Warlocks next week. Should be exciting. More aggro good stuff.
Yeah.
Just yeah? Okay. Yes. And quoted by Pseudo. Quote? Yes. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Toodle pip.